And today we're reacting to Myron vs. Feminist and OF Girl heated debate. I got this vid from another reactor. I saw that he watched it, and it seems like Myron's going on a little run in regards to, clocking T's being right, because we know Buddy is throwed and out his top. But with that one, Akash Singh thing, he was his get back was warranted, to say the least. Let's get into the video, man. Let's do it.
40 years old, you know what I mean? I'm a high value. I'm almost 40 years old, you know what I mean? I'm a high value woman, Myron. But
are you married?
It doesn't matter if I'm married. No, because you guys are all. Shut up, dude.
No. A 40-year-old woman that's saying she's high value. That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, you know what?
40 years old and too holy. The reason why guys have a vested interest in a woman not being a is because if she's not a, we know the child's ours.
Yeah, but girls can say the same thing in reverse, where they don't want a guy with a lot of sexual partners because that's going to divert his resources away from her. So you can make the Evo Psych argument. Outside this red pill world, most guys find it they find it weird if a girl at my age is a virgin. Like, I lost it at 20.
I mean, that is true. Like, weird, when I say weird, it's more so like, oh, really? If I were to hear that now, I'd be like, really? And it would just make me think that, maybe you're just very religious, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I really wouldn't. That would be my main thing. She must be very religious. But it would be, when it's weird, it's not like a bad thing, or, a good thing. It's just a thing. But I would hear that at 26 and hear you're a virgin. I'd be like, oh, wow, okay.
I find it interesting that you mentioned, oh, I was a virgin. Why did you lead with that? Because you understand that your value as a partner is intrinsically tied to your body count. Yeah. That's why you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I wanted to rehash back to the dating topic, because I thought that's what we're supposed to be talking about today.
That's what I thought, dude.
I talk with a lot of young people, and I know one of their biggest concerns while dating somebody is their body count. Can we go down the line and say, how many bodies is 2 bodies for me to want to date?
Okay, so I see we getting into this, right? And I love when this come up, because I have developed a method, and I am the founder of this method. Anytime this convo comes up, I like to let people know about this method that I found it. It's called the What's Up Bro method. People that have watched me for a while know the What's Up Bro method. Y'all have heard me talk about it before. If you're new, I'm about to break it down for you. The What's Up Bro method is, say you're about to, male or female, you're talking to somebody, and somehow the topic of body count comes up. I don't typically like to do that. I typically wouldn't like to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a relationship. You feel me? Me and my girl, we've been together for a long time. I'm the only person my girl's been with. So I just think about it from the perspective of when I was younger. You feel me? And I was messing with other women, and think about it. This is what I'm saying. The What's Up Bro method is this: male or female, you're talking to somebody, and the topic of body count comes up. They tell you, okay, my body count is 5 people. You envision 5 people standing in front of you. Say one person right here, the next person, the next person, the next person. Envision yourself dapping up each motherfucker. What's up, bro? 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 You dapped up 5 niggas saying what's up, bro. If that didn't like you in a room and didn't feel like a lot, okay. Then maybe that helps ease your mind a little bit. Let's say you walk into a room with 10 motherfuckers, 15 motherfuckers, 20 motherfuckers, and you go in there. How winded are you gonna be after all them? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yo, what's going on, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Dior, nice to meet you, bro. Yo, what's up, bro? You imagine a room where you gotta walk up to every motherfucker and dap them up. Is that too many? You know what I'm saying? It's just a way to. It's not a way. It's just a way to put it in perspective for you. If that's okay, you all right. You feel me? If it's too much, you say it's a lot of. Then you can. It's a lot of Johnsons. It's a lot of You know what I'm saying? It's a way you can think about that. You know what I mean? If ladies, it's a lot of vaginas maybe that's been. You know what I'm saying? Now it looks a little bit different for men and women. But I'm just giving y'all a method to just envision more. It's no right or wrong answer. It's what you like. Feel me? The What's Up Bro method. I found it. Found it by Dior. There you go.
the opposite sex or
I feel
whoever my
like when
partner
you
would
get
be,
over
can
a
we
certain
stop
age, it doesn't matter because that's what you think about.
Okay, so no cap.
I'm almost 40 years old. If you're worried about how many people your partner slept with, you're insecure.
No cap.
Yeah,
production team's gonna have a lot
I
of
don't
bleeping
really
to do.
care how many people somebody has slept with. What I care about is what's inside and how they treat me.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, and someone might call me insecure, but I just know if we're together and I meet you, and you say I've been with 100 motherfuckers, I'm not gonna. That's because it's a level of exclusivity. Like it's a level of, I didn't allow sex to just run rampant in my brain, and this is just personal, you know what I'm saying? It might not be that for everybody, but it's just personal, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, my body count does not exceed, it does not even get to the 20s, you see what I'm saying? Like I am not I don't even think it gets to the past 15. I don't remember, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just keeping tallies, but I just know sexually I haven't been with that many women like some of my peers. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just not me personally. So because of how I value it, the person I'm looking for will also have to similarly value it the same way.
So
realistically, if your partner or somebody who you were interested in slept with ridiculous,
obviously, if somebody slept with 1,000 guys, I'd have a lot of questions for her.
Yeah. Okay,
that would be a little.
What is it?
But
feel
you'd
like?
still be open
But
to
for the
pursuing.
most part, in a general term, if I met somebody that went through times in her life, like the female version of Wilt Chamberlain, for example,
I don't know if that's the exact same thing.
But obviously, I would have questions. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not the end all be all for me.
Okay,
That makes
Sure.
sense.
Oh, okay.
I think for me, it's about inconsistency. So, like I said, the guy I'm with right now, he was my first body, but up until then, I'd meet a lot of guys who would fetishize that I'm a virgin. I think it's
All right.
okay. And for me, if a guy has a super
doesn't
high body
matter.
count, but they want a girl who's
Promise
a
it
virgin or
doesn't.
has a low body count, for me, that's a bigger red flag than just a guy who has a high body count.
sure. Tim?
Wait, why is that a red flag? Why do I want to be with a girl that's a...
Because I think
That's
if you're
a red flag.
I think a valid reason for wanting someone with a low body count is pair bonding, and that applies for both sexes. So if both of them have a higher body count or one of them does, that's going to disaffect pair bonding. So I would say that guy doesn't have a valid reason.
Peer bonding thing, that's the dumbest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
that is
They don't have to
retarded.
believe in it,
Dumbest.
but I'm just saying if that's his belief, like he's a Christian or he's religious, and so he also keeps a low body count, then for me that's a more valid request.
One thing I don't like about when these debates and stuff like that is the discrediting of other people's beliefs, right? Again, I try to keep it respectful. Like Shorty just said, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's like it's just so, and people have different personalities, but I'm more of a person where if I just don't believe it, I'll be like, personally, I don't agree. I respect your opinion, but X, Y, Z. Like once we start doing this is when the debates start to, people can't, you don't even give a person a chance to give a fuck what you're talking about. Because if you say it like that and then start giving your opinion, you just kind of disrespected their opinion and ideology. So now that person is not even going to be willing to hear what you're talking about. They're just going to be like, oh, fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Standard.
I am so glad I don't live in your guys' universe. My wife and I have known each other for over 20 years,
Yeah.
and this never was a thing.
Tim, you don't watch any porn.
How long have you been in your wife been
It's a
together
weird
for?
question.
So we've known each other about 20 years. We dated around the time we first met, and then we had kind of like a millennial on-off thing for the whole time, and then...
So this is it's even a weird concept, I think, because for me, who gives a fuck? I don't even, I'm almost 40 years old, you know what I mean? I'm a high value woman, Myron, but it doesn't,
Are you married?
Matter. It doesn't matter if I'm married. No, because you guys are all, shut up, dude.
No.
You're
No.
Shut up.
No.
See? Oh, yeah. See? This is when it's fair game. Now you're doing things like this, and I get it. People don't like each other. Fine. But we start doing, now you woofing at me on camera. Yeah, it's time to, now I got to get in my mode. And for Myron, it's my very disrespectful to you and whatever your culture and race. It don't give a fuck. Again, don't agree with that, but I understand okay, bet, let's do it.
You're
No one's, shut up, dude.
a 40-year-old woman that's saying she's high value. That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, you know what?
40 years old and
Sorry,
holy.
I don't listen to the way that Muslims think about anything, so shut up.
You need the guidance.
No, I think you need the guidance.
You need to stop eating pigs.
I'm on her side.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers says, okay, yeah, I see. This is just a group of people. So it's just fair game. Nobody is, this is just fair game. Got it, okay.
You clearly eat too much ham.
Wait. Was there a question for me or something?
A question? No.
No, you're saying. No, but we were
Stein,
talking about.
I would not be with a girl if she's banging.
just saying-
If it's more than two hands.
All right, let me take this. Let me.
Seriously, I mean, yeah.
More than 2 bodies is no good for you?
No, more than 10. Like,
More than
if
10.
Now,
double,
here's the
there's
thing.
no
like,
way.
this is a personal thing with each guy, right? So they all have their number, and that's fine. But what I will say is that most guys are going to have problems with women that have a very promiscuous past. That's just the reality. It's a biology.
That's just the reality of it. It's gonna have some. It's gonna tinker and nigga soul a little bit when she pop out and say, 20. You gotta be, okay. You're gonna be a little. You gonna glitch a little bit.
Logical reality.
No, it's not.
So,
What about men? How about women that have a
it's
problem with
not.
men? It could go both ways, can't
You know
it?
it's not. And
Sure.
here's
They
the
don't
problem.
because we
No,
asked them to,
no,
and they said that it was uncapped, right? So
Some women don't want to be with men. that
There
are-
is double standard, though, where a guy that
Yes.
has a lot of sex is valuable and a woman
a
that has
man
a lot
that
of
can
sex.
have a lot of
Whole
sex.
analogy,
Here's the
Myron.
thing.
Well, that's called
a man.
misogynistic.
The analogy is, a key that opens many locks, the master key versus a lock that opens any key is a shitty lock. But the reality is that if a man has a lot of sexual partners, he's doing something right because it's not easy for men to get sexual access. But if a woman has, hold on, let me finish. But if a woman has a lot of sexual partners, she's definitely doing something wrong because the reality is men must create their value to get sexual access versus women need to preserve their value because as soon as they turn 18, they can get any guy that they want. And so if they go ahead and gamble it away and spend their, youth and time being it's going to hurt them later on.
I align with this mindset. Like, cause I think it's just genuinely true. Like, again, your guy might be okay with that. It's just as a woman, and this is just the double standard of the world, just how it works. And like, it just being honest. You can live and do however you want to do it. If a girl wants to go and she wants to go crazy, go stupid, that's fine. It's just that with time, and as you get older, is when this probably will come back and hurt you more than when you're younger. When you're younger, every guy is just trying to hit and then go on about their business. That's everybody's living their way and their however they feel like is their truth. But as you get older though, and this is where we see it, like you can see it with people. As you get older, we see how it affects the man more than how it affects the woman. You see what I'm saying?
That's literally the basis as to why we were talking about before her OnlyFans shit is gonna up. Despite the fact that she's saying I'm a virgin or whatever, the fact that she does sex work in general does inherently lower her value because men look for purity. It's one of the most important things we look for when looking for a mate.
Yeah,
now, if you guys don't want to understand biology, that's the reality.
Yeah.
Yes, it's because
there are rich, ugly guys.
And the reason why you just mentioned a child, that's the primary reason. We must ensure paternity. And before the advent of paternity test, we had to kind of take the woman's word. So the reason why guys have a vested interest in a woman not being a is because if she's not, we know the child's ours.
Yeah,
it's
but girls can say the same thing in reverse, where they don't want a guy with a lot of sexual partners because that's going to divert his resources away from her. So you can make the Evo Psych argument in reverse. And yeah.
Oh, because
was your boyfriend a virgin?
I'm not talking about his sexual history. I'm not going to talk about his sexual history, but I will say prior to him,
a lot of chicks, hasn't he?
All my exes before him were Christian conservatives. They all kept low body counts. A lot of them were also valuing waiting till marriage.
Okay,
hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all have sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay free cash to get new players, and free cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of free cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
So I will say that. So I'm just saying it's fine to have that standard. I'm just saying
it is a double standard. That's the way it should be.
I'm saying girls don't actually want promiscuous guys. Girls
this is why.
Okay, can I finish?
Women literally live life on easy mode
Oh
when it comes to sexual access. I find it interesting that you mentioned, oh, I was a virgin. Why did you lead with that? Because you understand that your value as a partner is intrinsically tied to your body count.
Yeah.
That's why you mentioned it.
No,
now,
because you brought up my boyfriend being and I'm saying the definition of someone who watches their girlfriend get other men. So I'm saying by your definition, he's obviously not a. If he's one of my V cards, you dumbass. That's not why I led with it.
Hold on. I can't understand what's going on here. It's two voices very aggravated, so I don't know what to say.
Second of all,
hold on, woman.
Women do often care about a guy's promiscuity. Women do care about guys' promiscuity. They suck it up most of the time. Because like the reason I said you can make the Evo site argument in both ways.
Your body count mattered way more to him than his body count matters to you. Because women understand, hey, guys are going to have a body count. It is what it is. If anything, men with higher body counts tend to be attractive because they have social proof, they demonstrate higher value, and they're able to be attractive to other women.
And the reason why, again, this is when I be saying, like, certain things that a person says, you feel me, I'm agreeing with him, right? In this moment, we got to remember there's a lot of other things buddy aligned with that I just can't agree with, to a point I can't rock with him, because it's just like, yo, you are tripping. It's the truth, though. It's the truth, whether you want to hear it or it's not. It is the truth. She is much more willing to hear, oh, he got this much, or he's moving like this, because again, it does show a bit of like some status. Think about it. The woman, I've heard it before from women in different groups, and you can see, it's just, I'm in Houston, bro. You feel me? My girl has friends. I know her friends' business and all that. It's clear as day, bro. Like, just, oh, he's got money, he look good, he has women. I seen how he treated this girl, that girl did whatever he did to her publicly, but she still want this nigga because of the status, right? The money that this person has to offer, the things that this person has to offer. This changes if buddy is down bad on his dick and he ain't got nothing going on. Even then, they still able to figure something out, finagle something, but the higher you are, you know what I'm saying, the higher you living. Like, bro, for instance, I got a partner, right? He was living in a high rise in Dallas, right? That's all he needed was the high rise. Once they got to the house, if they came to the house, it was over. They were slayed, right? They were slayed. They see something that's like, oh wow, very nice, and it was over. Attractive young man, looks like he's doing what he's supposed to do. Look like he's living a successful life. Stays clean, dresses well. Oh wow, also it can afford a place that looks like this, must be doing something right. Even if it's for one night, that's fine. We'll go on there, post, and with this girl and do that, this is that and the third. So meet Shorty same night, she see all of that, and then still want to link back up and do some more junk. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Versus on your totem pole, you care more about his status, how he looks, what he does. He's caring about, okay, is this chick a virgin? You literally said,
no.
I gave him my virginity. What does that imply?
It's funny because outside this red pill world, most guys find it weird if a girl at my age is a virgin. Like, I lost it at 26. Outside of the red pill,
there's a difference between like virgin and like 50+ bodies that a lot of like men.
I guess my point is like most guys I speak to,
they'll find it weird, but they won't.
It's not about virginity in terms of chastity. It's about not wanting to just get pressured into sexual experiences just because society says you have to, just because they're like, oh, well, you're an OnlyFans, so you might as well let it go. I don't subscribe to that. I can do it if I want to.
Is there an amount of money you could make that would retire you from your sex work?
If so, I've already made it. So no, I'm going to keep going for a while.
Sir? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Alad.
Would you rather be Alad?
Shout out to the boys.
Did he say Benjamin Netanyahu? I didn't hear what he just said.
Oh, they're doing this in front of a bunch of people. That's crazy.
Would you rather be with a woman who treats you like shit, who doesn't do anything for you, who's terrible in bed, but has only been with 1 or 2 men in her life? Or would you rather be with someone who has been with 1,000 men, but treats you fantastic?
Brother, I'm not going to choose neither situation. won't choose either one. It's not like that you're giving me this hypothetical of which one. I just wouldn't even put I'm with this woman. She hasn't been with a lot of people, but she's treating me like shit. I respect myself. I'm not gonna be with this person. She's been with 1,000 niggas. That's just a little bit. That's too much for me personally. You're a great person though, but that is bothering me. It's bothering me. So unfortunately, you and we're not gonna be together. You're a great person though, and I really respect like the person that you are. It's just something I personally just can't get with. All of this can be done so respectfully. It's just people be letting their views and ideologies make them go in disrespect. Oh, she got 1,000 bodies. No. Hey, you did a lot. I'm saying, but respectfully, personally, I can't. But I think you're a great person. It's nice to meet you. Right?
Respects you, doesn't cheat on you, and is a loving person.
Or
what would you rather have?
You know,
Answer that question.
A loving person.
like,
That's not
frankly,
even
neither.
a good comparison.
Let me
say neither. I'd say neither.
Okay, so you can't
you say
choose
both?
between the two? You're telling me you'd rather have somebody that treats you like shit, maybe?
Did I say that? Hat man? Did I say that? Gray pinstripe hat guy?
Then someone who slept
so
with
let me take this. See, here's the thing. I would take the girl that's 1 or 2 bodies, and I'll tell you why.
that treats you like crap.
Well, here's
Really?
the thing.
Yeah.
As a man, your job. Let me explain. As a man, your job is to turn your woman into basically your follower. She's.
See, yeah, okay. See, now this is when he starts going off the deep end for me. You know what I'm saying? This is when he starts doing this right here, and it's like, let me check back. You know, this is the great thing about being able to free will. This is the great thing about free will. I like what you said then, but this right here I don't get with. You're turning your woman into your follower. You know, again, I'm talking in this video, so hey, you want to watch it, nigga? Go pull it to Myron channel. The thing about this is that should your woman follow you? Yes. You know, this is the hierarchy of the household. This is how we do it. You know what I say? This, hey, can we do it like this? Blah, 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 blah. But turn her into your follower just sounds crazy to me. Like, turn her into your follower. Well, I guess maybe I kind of do. It just sounds, I feel like he'd be taking it off the deep end. When I'm in my, and I'm the man of the house. Traditionally, this is how I live in here. I'm the man of the house. I bring home the bacon. This is what I need to be done. But I'm not treating you no type of way. Like, you still live your life. You have all the advantages. Maybe do what you want to do. These are the things that also just need to get done, though. Just like I need to get my things done. We all have responsibilities in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And don't be disrespecting me, because I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't disrespect you.
Your assistant. Your job is to make her be useful
That's
to
the way
you.
a misogynist
You're gonna
thinks.
come in and train her. Okay, so
misogyny.
let me ask
See,
you this.
he's
misogyny.
saying
Okay,
things
so
that's just
explain
like-
to me, why do women want a guy that's taller, makes more money,
Not
has
every
more
woman
status,
wants that.
dominant,
No,
assertive?
and in fact, a lot of them don't.
The majority
No,
of
they
women,
don't.
Well,
overwhelming,
majority do.
look for
They don't.
status.
They want a short, broke guy. That's what they look for in a
Like
way.
the majority of women,
Myron, you're tall, you're
overwhelmingly-
single.
Hold on. The overwhelming majority of women wants a guy that's taller, stronger,
You don't
more
speak for
competent,
women, dude.
and is a leader.
Wait, wait,
That's the
hold on.
truth. It's
That's a
biology.
fact. We're not
That's a fact.
No, it's really not.
How is it not? This is the truth. What do you mean?
Fact. It's a literal fact.
Every woman has
It's not
different-
right for you because you're old now. But the
Yeah.
reality is, you don't have the same ability to command a higher status guy. That's why you gotta
Right.
call yourself
Oh,
a high
yeah,
value
right.
woman.
Well, just,
Yeah.
to be fair,
A high value woman is a woman that can get a
Right.
high value guy to lock her in and take his last name.
Right.
So ridiculous.
Women
You
get
guys
their
don't
value
really believe
from the
this
men
shit,
that they're
do you?
with. Men get their value based on what they provide to society. We are not the same, okay?
Right,
Men
yeah.
are evaluated completely differently than women are.
Ladies and
Don't let
gentlemen,
these
Myron
over
is
here
so
try to
popular on
change her
social
mind.
media. He
Yes,
says
because
the
I
most
tell the
ridiculous-
truth.
No,
This
you
is
don't. No, you don't.
Elizabeth.
This is
Elizabeth, where's Elizabeth? Is Elizabeth here?
Misogynist.
we got.
Everybody got
Fucking misogynist.
You guys want to be a
White House reporter.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There's a reason. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
You stop listening to
There's
Muslim
reason.
ideologies.
Hold
That's
on,
exactly where you're
Yeah.
There's
coming
a reason.
Mr. Sharia
There's
law.
a reason.
Yeah, Sharia law is
There-
exactly
there-
what it is.
Nah, niggas talking crazy about the Muslims. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, look. People are gonna disagree, bro. This is a heated debate, heated argument. Doesn't matter. This is all subjective to how you want to live your life. And if you feel like the other way, great. We shake our hands and we move on about our business. It's just we disrespecting each other. This is why the energy gets so crazy. I'm all about respect.
Dude, women only want
you
tall
need a
guys
diet
with
law.
money.
Anyway,
Shut up,
there's
dude.
a reason.
hairpiece.
There's a reason guys like me and
Oh,
Andrew
right.
Tate, etc.
Yeah,
grew up,
right.
because we're saying what all men are thinking.
Oh, right.
We don't want annoying, crass women
Right.
like
From the
this
single guy.
trying to tell us what it is.
Right.
We know what we're attracted to, and these on the left try to tell you guys,
Right.
no, you should want a woman that's.
Right,
You
listen
should
to
want a
him.
girl.
Never said
Doing
that.
well, dude.
Never said that.
Like,
Never
no,
said
thank
that.
you. We don't
Never
want
said
that.
that.
All right, we got
Apparently
someone-
women don't
We don't
want
want
you.
that.
You're
We got-
single.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we got someone up here. Who
All
it
right,
is?
Elizabeth, you
Yeah.
asked a question, but give us your opinion on the question.
So I will say this, one of the biggest problems we have in our society right now is testosterone.
Right.
Yes!
That
Encourage the men in here, if you
It
have
is,
not
yeah.
had your testosterone levels checked, you should.
Yeah, Myron,
And the
take
problem
note.
is that as women, as men are
You're a
losing
circle.
testosterone.
You're literally a circle.
Come on, hold on.
No, so Myron,
What
you,
afterwards,
you know I
Myron,
love
we
you,
can't, dude.
and I support everything you say and do. I'm.
So you believe women are second-class
Let her
citizens?
finish, let her finish.
Yeah, my problem
Okay,
is
well,
that
that's absurd.
men are not stepping up. Their testosterone levels are low, like Brian.
All right, come on down.
Right?
Come on down here real quick.
I have-
Come up. Come up.
Yeah.
Come on. No, walk up here. You come on.
No,
Like,
this way.
listen to the words I'm saying. Walk up here. God, it's like
She
you guys
said, did
can't
she say
hear
my
me or
testosterone
something.
levels were low?
Sit there.
She did.
Okay, sure. Well, I'll be happy to
Sorry
tell
to
you that
say,
I
man.
actually saw a doctor 6 months ago, and I had some blood work done, and they were actually too high. Did
And
you
you
know
found out
that
you're
bald
gay.
men have an
The
average?
fact that you feel
Tim knows
like
a
you
little bit
have
about
to
that.
justify yourself
Tim knows
tells
a
me
little
you
bit
have a
about that.
testosterone problem.
More testosterone, yeah.
Okay.
Do, I,
Jules
do I
Leprechaun.
have low testosterone because I don't think people like you are
No,
second-class
because
citizens?
all of us
like
had
this
to
bigot
be
fool over here?
subject to you hitting on Myron this whole
That's
time.
what it
It was
is. I'm
really
hitting on him.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's what it is.
It's weird.
Boom
Really
roasted.
odd.
That's what it is.
It's
Yeah,
We're
you're
weird.
right.
sexually harassed by this leprechaun.
Yeah. That's what it is. I'm hitting on a bigoted fool. Like
But Brian, does
Great
that make
point.
your
That's
brain-
why I have low testosterone.
Bro, it's
Great
literally
point.
the Lucky Charms for
Great
real.
point.
But Brian,
I
can
I
you
have more luck with
comprehend
women
that?
than you do, apparently.
But real quick, Brian, is it really that hard for you to comprehend that she has this opinion as a woman? I mean,
As a woman, to make an assumption about somebody
And she
because
gets
not an
hold on, let me
assumption.
finish. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Let her answer. Let her answer.
It's not
As
an
a
assumption.
woman, excuse me, you're not a doctor. You have no medical degree, so be quiet and let me finish. Okay?
Now he sounds like Myron.
Maybe this is making you
Be
feel like
quiet
a
and let me
man.
finish.
That's okay.
For you to
Anything
hold
you
on,
need
stop.
to feel like a
Be
man.
quiet and let me finish.
You gotta say
okay?
men are speaking
Please.
now.
For you to make an assumption about somebody, whether it be anything.
I was talking
can
in
I just
general. You
talk
took
for
it
5
personally.
seconds without
I just said you were being.
have- I'll be honest, you might have a lot more
That's
testosterone.
no
Myron's like, I totally
assumption.
get
You
it.
were being.
I agree, you have a lot of testosterone. But anyway, let me just
let him
make.
finish,
Can I
let him
talk for
finish.
5
Let him
seconds without being interrupted
Yes.
by you?
Go
Look like
right ahead.
By the
sir.
way, what is up with that? Forget it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, listen.
Oh, here we go.
For you to make an assumption about somebody and their testosterone, because you might not like a
Did I say,
political
Brian,
opinion.
you have a testosterone
yes,
problem?
you said it right over there.
I said
you said I have low
I said-
testosterone.
You did do that. You did say that.
We
now,
have a
that's fine. You can
testosterone
think that if you
problem
like.
in this country.
Oh, you also mentioned my name and you
No,
said I
I
love
said
it.
you were being.
Okay. You said I love. So what is your definition of being?
You were hitting on Myron nonstop.
Okay.
I
So
feel very uncomfortable. Thank you.
let me be.
Thank you.
So let me be very clear on that.
They're not being fair to this bald nigga right now.
Can you blame him?
I don't have a fetish for bigots or grifters, okay?
Seems
that's why you dated
So,
MAGA. That's why you
number
dated
two,
MAGA girl.
number two, for you to assert that I am actually defending women and that I think they should be equal to men and they have the intellect to not,
You're
excuse
doing
me,
it
I'm
out
not
of
done yet.
emotion.
To be in the kitchen like Myron thinks, instead of having a job and having a career and being able to live their life they lives,
Mm-hmm.
if you think that women are a second-class citizen, then you're a and I want you deported to Gaza.
Why
and that's
Gaza?
a better opinion.
Wait, why
That's a better
Gaza? So
opinion,
she can
right?
get
I'm
blown
supposed
up
to
by
feel
Israel?
That's a better opinion.
It's a very thing to say.
I may not agree, but I respect.
Clearly,
the
I hit a
range.
nerve.
Here's the thing.
This is a group of people. They are fighting the wrong fight. Look at this crowd. Yeah, man. It's just with this again, you know. And as it gets to the end, I'm interested to see what they're saying and stuff. But it's just like, oh, you know, no person in this room is perfect. I'm not perfect. We all have our own beliefs, right? You know, it's the same thing I've said already, bro. It's a respect thing.
Here's the
A
thing.
little
Let me be clear here. When we're talking
Here
about
comes the misogynist.
when
Here we
we're
go.
talking about women as human beings, we're not saying that they're lower from a human being.
You said
standpoint. If
second-class
anything,
citizen.
As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, I would say women are very important because they carry on the next lineage of children, so we must protect them. However, when it comes to the confinements of a relationship, men and women are absolutely not equal. And she understands this because she has a long-term relationship and it's
Equal
successful.
as how?
Because she understands
Mentally or
that
physically?
her man is a leader.
How are they not equal? Physically, mentally, what
Let me
be
explain.
specific?
All the parameters that women look for in a man, typically based off the guy having higher status and higher strength, income, capacity, everything than her. Women don't seek their equals when it comes to a relationship.
You
this egalitarianism that you're talking about.
You make
it's
assumptions
false.
of how every woman in society thinks.
Women,
It's
the overwhelming majority
Myron.
of women want a guy that's 6 foot plus, 100,000 plus per year, strong,
Okay, wait.
smart.
Not every woman is materialistic.
Guys, I got a question for Myron and for Brian.
Not every woman is materialistic. He's really trying to stand on that. It's like, that's true, bro. I guess they're not, but like, it's kind of not every woman is exactly values those things. Some are I'm gonna say one off. Some are living a different lifestyle. Hey, I'm not really stressing that, but I promise you, if that's how you're living, your advantage, that the advantage that you'll have, and the advantages that you'll see while operating relationships, you will see it's very, very different. You can look at the individual that's living like that and then compare it to the individual that's not living like that, and see it like visually. You can see the respect that one person gets versus the respect that the other person gets. You see what I'm saying? Now, to counteract that, you can be sorry as hell, not very attractive, live in a certain way, and have so much money that it just contradicts all of that. The money thing, I feel like personally, will counteract all of that. You will see this person get less respect than this person because of the money and the status, though. This individual here, let that person also gain those same things. The playing field, he's still up there.
Why do you think it is that there has never been a female chess world champion?
Well, I mean, there's also never been a female president. There's a lot of things.
Thank God.
Hold on there, gosh darn minute. I asked you about chess, which any woman could enter the competition, and there's never been
Look at this group of beings in here.
a world champ.
Sure. So I'll be the first one to admit I'm not a chess player. I don't know anything about chess. I would
Brain
imagine
game.
it's a
Doesn't surprise me.
I would imagine it's a brain game. Say, Tim, you could relate to this. You're a poker player. You would admit that, poker's a mental game, right?
Women never raise; they always call.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, you've never played against Annie Duke like I have. But anyway,
that's one woman.
All right,
Anyway,
hold on. So there are a lot of great female poker players.
Of course.
Yes.
Now, a woman has never won the main event. So here's the reason, in my opinion. There's a much smaller percentage of professional chess players and poker players than there are male. So I think you have to look at the percentage of it and say to yourself, if you have 300 female poker players and 8,000 male players in the World Series of Poker, the chances of a woman winning
I understand.
are far less.
Agreed. Now, the question then becomes: why won't women play chess?
Well, I don't speak for all women like apparently Myron does, but I will tell you that I don't know a lot about chess. I know that poker's also a mind game, and there's plenty of women that play poker. Maybe not as much as men.
Let me just say this: in most of these sporting events, or
Well, sports are
even
different.
strategy,
It's
like it's
that's a physical thing. That's different.
But so in poker, chess, and all things similar, even if we're talking about Pokemon or whatever,
Right.
the proportion of women who play is substantially lower, and it's comparable across the board in every one of these fields.
Yeah, I think that's
Why
probably
is
fair.
that?
Well, first of all, I'm not one of those lefty people that thinks that, WNBA players should be getting paid as much as men. That's absurd. I also have always said this. I said this on your show. I've said this on plenty of other shows. I do not believe that women should be in women's sports. I know I'm kind of, expanding here. But the point I'm trying to make to your original question is there's a smaller percentage of women professional chess players.
I'm asking why.
Yeah, why?
Why won't women play
Why?
chess?
I don't know the answer to that. I'm
Is
not
it because
gonna-
men and women
rhetorical
are
question.
fundamentally driven
Okay.
by different motives?
All right, I got.
Okay, that makes sense. With that being said, man, I'm gonna go off and get off here, man. He said they're driven by different motives. That makes sense. That is true. You know what I'm saying? They're probably more likely to be driven towards something else. That being said, I said it already. Let me know what y'all think, though. Like the video, sub up, comment up, mention the channel. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We are gone. ADD led.